Lifecraft is filling a void in the training sector, I think, by offering this sort of training. And it's offering something that's of interest to people. It's not just sort of strictly work-based skills. You know, floristry is something that's giving people a creative outlet as well. And in terms of what they can do to supplement what the council does, I think it's a fantastic relationship. I was so delighted to meet them in my early months of my mayoralty in the summer. And I've been promoting their floristry ever since, wherever I can.
At one point, I was really fit. I used to work out 3 times a week. But then I developed fibromyalgia and had to give up work and give up all my exercising at the same time. Fibromyalgia is it's a really debilitating disease. What it does, it affects your mobility, it affects the way you think. You can't work because you're in pain all the time and you're very tired. I had to bring my bed downstairs to sleep because I couldn't climb the stairs without getting really exhausted and pain in my legs. Also, I had to give up work. I was working in the care home looking after the elderly, people with dementia and Parkinson's, and that's quite a physical job, pushing the wheelchairs and stuff like that. I just got, all of a sudden, I just started to get so tired and I couldn't figure out why. And then my legs would get weak. By the time I got home, I just wanted to sleep. I couldn't do anything else. I started to get depressed. I went to the doctors. Although there is no diagnosis as such, that they do tell you, they do blood tests and they tell you, yeah, you've got fibromyalgia. First they thought I had lupus, then they thought I had ME, and finally they said I had fibromyalgia, which actually put me in my bed for nearly 5 years. Nobody really understands. You talk to your family and friends. At first they feel sorry for you because you're tired and you can't do anything, and after a while, because they don't see anything physical, you can hear them saying to themselves, she's putting it on, there ain't nothing wrong with her, she's just lazy. You know, you need to get up, move, get motivated. And I did try to get motivated. I did courses, correspondence courses from my bed, I learned certain things, but still, you know, I was still depressed. I'd go to the doctors, and even some of the doctors would just look at you like, oh, you're putting it on, go away, you're not that bad, because they couldn't actually see anything. By being stuck in the bed, not being able to go to work, getting more and more depressed, I started to drink. And friends would come round because I was always there. There was someone, they could come and bring a drink and I would drink with them. And I finally, I just get more and more drunk and more depressed. I just felt that I wanted to end it all. You know, one time I cut my wrists as a cry for help. Another time, there was one Christmas, I was drinking with my family. They all went out to party. I, of course, couldn't go because of my condition. I went home and carried on drinking some Cavossia brandy till I drank the bottle, and I just wanted to end it all. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to go down by the bridge and throw myself in the river, and that'll be that. You know, I won't be a burden to anybody anymore. You know, I'm never going to be able to work, I'm never going to be able to do anything. And so I came down to the bridge, I think it's the Green Dragon Bridge it's called, and I came, it was 2 o'clock in the morning, freezing cold, in the winter, Christmas, and I sat under this tree over there, and I was just deciding when I was going to do it, and crying, and thinking nobody loves me, nobody cares if I'm gone, everyone will be happy. And I must have sat there for about an hour, and I got really cold. And then I thought about my children, my grandson, and I thought, you know, I can't do this, really I can't. And as I got up to walk home and walk over the bridge, I saw 2 figures coming towards me, and it was an elderly gentleman and his wife, and they came up to me with a flask of coffee and said, am I all right, and would I like a hot drink? And I remember thinking, oh, how wonderful, how somebody cares. And I said, no, I don't drink coffee, because I don't drink coffee, but I thanked them anyway. And I went home actually feeling a little bit better. And that's it, really.
Patsie said she was looking for voluntary work, so I suggested that she work at Lifecraft, which is a mental health charity, where I worked at the time.
Well, in terms of some of the activities we've got running at the moment, we do floristry, which might be something that you'd want to think of as well. What we've been doing for a while is helping people get together and socialise and enjoy what is really floristry as a craft, and our aspiration really is trying to develop this activity to make it into a social enterprise.
Fill the gaps in that, so what are you doing? But not higher than the lily and not wider than what you've done.
The Lifecraft Floristry Group is an evolving enterprise. It has successfully created displays for some of the Cambridge University colleges and arrangements for weddings and other functions.
I just bought this book, you'll laugh at me. Amazon wrote to me and said this book was available. I'm just going to put some wire around it. And it said floristry tricks for commercial floristry. So, yeah, I think I know most of them, but I think I'll buy the book just in case.
Every Sunday we meet here at the Horizon Community Centre and we fellowship with our church called Christian Life City, Cambridge. And I invited my auntie Patsie along and she came, and I just truly see the changes in her as she has given her life to Christ. It's given her purpose for life.
Every Sunday I go to church and I pray, and a lot of my prayers have been answered. I found a lot of strength in God. After going for a while, I decided to get baptised and give my life to Christ. And the confidence I've got since doing that is amazing. And I tell everybody about it now, you know. And I've even got people to come to church, you know. Still trying to convince my family, but they're getting there, you know. They even say how that has turned my life around as well. I'm a real florist and I can hardly believe it, but now, with the help of Lifecraft, I'm building a business and I want to take it further. And I want to show people that through Lifecraft and building this business, I feel like I've got life again. I don't feel depressed that I can't do anything. And I want to tell other people about it, and I want to bring them to Lifecraft so they can get their confidence back. I have a lot of friends that have depression as well, and they've seen the change in me and they want to do it now. I tend to keep this going as a business and make it grow.
Son Wesley, a professional boxer and teacher, now is one of the new Patsie's most ardent supporters. But it wasn't always that way.
Well, we didn't get along. We were, you know, like at loggerheads against each other, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, we didn't get along. She had her issues. I was just doing what I was doing. I was at university studying, and I guess, I don't know, because her mother was proud of her son, I guess, that I was at university, and I started doing well for myself, achieving. And then we started to get on from there, really. She started, I don't know, if she looked at what I was doing and decided that she wanted to sort her life out. As I said before, she found God, and she just found, like I said, a new lease on life. She's been working in her garden, she's been working with Lifecraft, doing the flower arrangements, which she's excelled at quite considerably. She's doing really well for herself. She seems like a happier person now. The house is happy, so everything's okay.